What's good? What's good in the hood? That's it. We are live. The Wilder versus Fury 2 prediction video is now underway. What's up? G Funky 84 Boxing. What's going on? Yeah, we just trying to get everything situated here. So that's where we at right now. We just trying to get that done. You heard? Oh yeah, the weigh-in's complete. Everything's in. I just wanted to make sure I come out and give you guys the real, so that we could avoid all other all other situations. So everyone keeps saying that this is the biggest fight in the world and it's way bigger than anything else. And I said, well, it's a little different to me. I don't really feel the electricity like everyone else is claiming. Like, don't you feel that electricity? I don't. I don't really feel the electricity from this fight because everything seems like a promotion. Even though it's like it is a promotion. Johnny G, they fight tomorrow. Today was the weigh-in. This is a prediction video. So what I did was went live so that you guys could join in if you felt like it. So that's the link. If you guys want to jump in and talk about boxing, you can. You said the fight is too hard to predict. It's very interesting. It could go a lot of different ways. That is true. This is a fight that's not for the novice. This fight can go in many different directions. First, you have the fact that Tyson Theory, when he does fight, he comes at different angles. They don't know which Tyson Fury is coming, how Tyson Fury is going to come. They have no idea how he's going to fight them. And because of that, he makes him unpredictable, and that's what he likes. He likes to be unpredictable. Now, we're going to get to the gist of everything now. Because everyone wants to know who's going to win, where they should put their money, how would you decipher it? And that's why I wanted to wait till the weigh-in so I could actually see the fighters and go from there. And when I saw it, I said, okay, I saw what I needed to see. I see what they're going to do with Deontay WIlder, and I see what they're going to do with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's game plan is for him to be light. He came in at 273, though. It's kind of heavy. You know, for him to be the size he is, and he's an in shape 273 or 276, whatever he is, that's kind of big. But he's going to have to be moving. He thinks he can stand and go toe-to-toe with Deontay WIlder. If he does that, he's going to sleep early. That is a mistake. He needs to get WIlder into the later rounds, where WIlder's throwing 1-2 punches at a time. And early on in this fight, I'm also looking at WIlder's body. WIlder has worked a lot on his upper body, and as far as adding muscle to his shoulder areas and more to his chest muscles, it's way more developed. It's if he didn't got himself more stronger for the actual punches that's going to be coming and throwing. And this could go two ways. He can make him tight. Somebody like WIlder, you don't really want them, if they're not used to doing all this heavy work, you really don't want them to overwork those muscles, because what happens is in a fight, those muscles need to be a little loose. So in the ring, and that's why he's so big, he's not normally a 218 guy. Seeing him around 222, 225, that's about where WIlder need to be. Because normally before he was like 205. But now he's like filling in. He's like 231 now. And everyone's looking at him like, wow, this dude is really filling out. Right. WIlder's going to do something he never did before in the first fight. And this was the strategy they wanted to use. Instead of doing this paw thing with his left hand, which is just making him more of a target, they want him to be a little offensive with the left hand. That's going to open things up for the right. Malik Scott is actually trying to, get him to open up, because the hook and the jab is there. If you just throw the jab, you could actually throw off the timing of Tyson Fury, and it kind of makes him have to respond to it. Then you could come with your right hand. But if you're just pawing it out there, he's a guy that can counter and throw the 1-2 right over it. He's going to get into an angle where you can't hit him. You have to reach to get to him. And then he's going to throw the left-right. Poof, poof. And he thinks that punch is going to be there again. And this time he's going to come with the third punch and bring the charge forward. That's why Tyson Fury thinks he can knock him out. Because he's like, oh, all I got to do is keep my foot on the outside. He's not going to move his legs over to get to me. He doesn't have better footwork than me. Tyson Fury has better footwork than WIlder. WIlder keeps taking those left-right hands because he doesn't know how to block the shots with his arms. He could be in trouble. Now, Tyson Theory, where his problem lies, is breaking of concentration. If he's doing something and it's working really good, he gets so comfortable. What he does is what we call rocking the boat. He stays in the kill zone too long, and he's not getting under the big punches. Now, as far as who's the big puncher, we know WIlder's the big puncher. That no matter if the fight goes 12 rounds, he's still got that one punch, that one hitter quitter, that Alabama slammer. Pow! And that's it. Okay? That Alabama slammer can come. It's always on time. And when it lands, good night. Thank you for playing EA Sports. Oh, thank you, Andres. So this is what they do. on the regular, constantly adding the pressure, coming with pressure. Wilder's gonna frustrate you. This is what Andre Ward meant by, I don't know if Wilder want to get into another fight like this. Not that he's afraid of Tyson Fury. Just it's hard to figure the guy out because he stays out of range. He changes the angles. He gives you feints, and then you don't know when he's gonna punch. And Wilder's trying to figure him out and get his distance right before he starts shooting off shots. Now he kind of knows Tyson's rhythm a little bit on what he does, because Tyson Fury normally has a pattern in which he's going to work over and over again, which he did for that fight. And it was basically jab, right hand. He didn't follow it with an uppercut. He was just throwing left jab, right hand over the top because there's no defense for it. And he's not stepping out of the kill zone to get away from the shot or trying to make Tyson reach or use his legs at all. So that made it very easy for Tyson Fury to just maneuver, period, and get out of the way. Well, you're looking at a whole different type of situation. You're looking at a point where Tyson Fury knows this is what I have to do. I can be successful. I can win the rounds. If you're Tyson Fury, you have nothing to be ashamed of or afraid of because you know you can beat Deontay WIlder boxing. You can outbox him. And if you can outbox Deontay WIlder, then that's half the battle. That's more than half the battle right there. So if you got half the battle mastered already, what would you be afraid of? Nothing else makes any sense whatsoever. So if you're Tyson Fury, you're very confident in the fight because you know you can be offensive and dictate the terms of how the fight is going to go and how's it going to play out. You could do that. But see, the thing is, it's like putting your foot and stepping on a lion's toe and putting your foot on his neck. You got to kind of keep it there for 12 rounds because as soon as you let it up, he coming up. And when he comes up, baby, it's on. It is on like Donkey Kong. So what you want to do is make sure your head is on a swivel because he's coming. Wilder's team has been preparing for Tyson Fury getting under the shots. They have a system for that now, and it's in place because what's happening is that he's not able to get out of all the punching zone. And when you're in the kill zone, that's it. They know where you are, where your head should be, and how to shut the door. What Wilder wants to do is get Fury into the corners to where he's trying to pull out and go left. What Wilder allowed Fury to do in the first fight was to escape going towards his right, which is Wilder's left, because Wilder did not throw a counterpunch or a hook to make Fury have to stay there. When Tyson Fury was rotating out and stepping over to his right and getting out of harm's way, Wilder allowed it in the first fight. He had no counterpunch. He was just doing this. Had he thrown one hook, whether it lands or not, Fury's got to respect that a hook is coming. So he's going to stop. He's not going to continue to move because here comes the hook. It's going to keep him there. Now, if you throw the hook and then follow it with a right hand, he's there. You stop him from rolling out. Because if he rolls out and gets to the spot that he wants, he could throw jab, right hand. And if you watch the first fight, that's what he did all night long. He did the same thing over and over. Jab, right hand. He'll rotate out, jab, right hand. because Wilder's out of position. You can't hit him, but he can hit you at the position he's in. So if you're Fury, you're very confident going into the fight because you know you can land your punch all night long on Wilder. So you have the ability to win the majority of the rounds. Your only thing is you got to escape the fire. You got to get low and get under those shots that he's going to throw. But this time he knows you. So he knows how you like to escape punches. You like to get low. You like to dip back. All he got to do is graze the tip of that dome, and it'll wobble you. And you know in the back of your head, that guy's got that Alabama slammer. I got to be careful. So when you in there thinking about being careful, that's when you get caught. Because Wilder is very athletic and very explosive. And it could come like this, out of nowhere. Boom! Next thing you know, you're on your back, and you get up, and you got to try to maintain. And this is the best opportunity for you, if you're Tyson Fury, to hurt Deontay Wilder. I mean, yeah, exactly. If Deontay Wilder knocks down Tyson Fury, if Fury gets clipped and he gets back up, when Wilder comes in on the attack, that's your opening. Because Wilder comes in so out of control, he leaves himself open. And this is how he got hurt in all the fights he was having. He'll still get rocked when he's trying to finish another fighter. Another fighter will catch him and he'll back off for a minute because he gets too wild. And when you get too wild, these are the things that happen. Wilder going to the body would hurt. I mean, that would help. But this is the kind of fight that's going to end in a headshot. I mean, it's going to work for him. I mean, it can't hurt. Yeah, but you got to look at it from another perspective. When he hurts Fury and Fury gets up and he try to rush him, that's when Tyson can catch him. Tyson Fury is a counter puncher. This is what he do. They both counter punchers. They're not really offensive jump down your throat guys. Fury just can do it because he fought in the amateurs. He have a very strong amateur background, skilled boxer. He knows how to be offensive. But his offense is to really bait you into coming after him. And when you come after him, then he can counter you. The thing where it's hard to counter Wilder at is he don't come at you like a conventional fighter. He throws like a rangefinder or a little flicking jab. And then that's about all you have. He keeps his distance because he's trying to keep you at the end of his shots. So if you're Tyson Fury, you got to have to want to close the distance and take away his visual. Keep the fight a little bit in close, make him have to fight off his back foot, and kind of make him reach for you all night. And let him use his athleticism. Let him think about some of the things you're doing. Give him changes. Give him different looks from round to round. This thing will only come out to benefit you in the end. So that's what I said. I think Wilder drops Fury probably once or twice in the fight. One time probably early, but I think Fury gets up and finds a way to get out of the rounds, tie him up, and I think he'll win a decision. I don't think they'll probably make it a split decision. but he'll definitely win a decision this time. Wilder will in this fight. I think some of the close rounds will probably go to Wilder, but I think it'll be clear that Wilder was probably winning the fight, even though Tyson would have his moments. I just think that Wilder could actually win on the cards. You know, Wilder, I mean, it's hard to beat Tyson Fury. He don't really lose rounds. So it's going to be quite interesting. So anyhow, I guess nobody wanted to come in and chat, so we're going to just cut it off right here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Love, peace, and hair grease.